Okay, so we watch Guardians of the Galaxy, and I know whenever I do my videos and stuff, if people be like, man, when you gonna drop it with your cousin and stuff, man? So it's been a little minute since we were able to do something. So happy to be able to bring this. And Marvel has been dropping the ball lately on a lot of their little movies and stuff, man. This is not one of those.
No, like Ant-Man, I was so with this one. Like
I liked Ant Man, but I didn't love it, but I
I
liked it.
liked it. This one, like James Gunn went out with a bang. Let's just
And
put it
this
that
was
way.
his magnum opus or whatever. Like the way to send him off. I'm done with this, and we gonna go out with a bang. He left no stone unturned, man. He killed it. All the characters we love and stuff, man. We love them more.
Yeah,
Everybody got their shine. Like for them to pick Rocket Raccoon is like the pretty much the star of the movie. It's like a left field decision as far as like
I,
Rocket Raccoon, but it's
I
like
I don't
it
think so
was.
though, because I think like every movie was pretty much his movie. It led all the way up to this
They
kind of.
they kind of say it in the
Yeah,
film. They say all the stories it was about you the whole
yeah.
time
So
or whatever. Like it always seemed like it was Peter Quill, but it still kind of surprised me like it'd be like starring Rocket Raccoon, but he's pretty much incapacitated most of the movie. But we get like he got the best origin story.
dude,
His origin story better than Spider Man.
one of the saddest origin stories too.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you see what make him tick. You see the technology and stuff, how he became like he really from Earth and stuff.
yeah.
Homeboy took him from Earth and they did experiments and stuff. But it was dope the way they tied everything together and stuff, man.
Yeah, and the way he went with the flashbacks was amazing because because the flashbacks usually in movies when they do flashbacks sometimes they don't hit right
it,
or
it
they'll
kind of
mess up.
takes away from the film and makes it
Yeah,
like slow up. But this
this
it was like just little
yeah,
tastes, man. But it's like you was interested. Like whenever they show like a little flashback, you was like, oh, what's
yeah.
this?
So I mean this one for me goes up there with like kind of that first Guardians movie. Like that first Guardians, like seeing the team come together. This one is showing your sacrificing everything for your family. The first one is the family coming together. This one is sacrificing for your family, trying
This
to
one
save a family member.
out of all my favorite Marvel movies and stuff, man.
Yeah,
Like I got my personal favorites. I got like Thor Ragnarok is one I really like the last Spider Man, the Avengers, of course,
yeah,
like those movies. This
yeah.
is up there with those, man.
Yeah,
Like
this up there. I won't put it up there with Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier is still my favorite movie.
I like this better than
But
Winter Soldier.
yeah, I ain't
Like
gonna lie. Winter.
the only ones I might put ahead of this is like maybe I think this is probably better than the last Spider Man, but the Spider Man is just
No,
like that's my favorite character.
yeah,
And then I've seen I only watched Spider Man like twice because I don't really watch movies multiple times anymore.
yeah.
But I don't want to put it over Spider Man at this time because this is I've
It's
just watched
brand
this
new. It's
fresh,
fresh. Yeah,
and just the Avengers like the last two Avengers like that's just like the epitome of Marvel cinema and stuff. Like they could have stopped after that or
yeah.
whatever.
I I do like where they're going with everybody too. I don't want to say what happens to the Guardians because
Yeah,
I want it to stay a surprise because a lot of
and
people don't know if some character's gonna live or die, and I don't want to ruin that for anybody. But I do like where the Guardians are going. Like if they get a new director, I could see him taking
yeah,
over the
and
helm of a new team and doing
and
different
stay for
things.
the post credits. They have two post credit scenes. So just a FYI, if you go watch a movie, sit down and watch it. Like they had multiple times in the film where I was kind of like I was teared up or something. But I've been emotional lately. I've been having a lot going on. But
Yeah,
it all came out on the film.
yeah,
But I yeah this right here was yeah it was one of those. It
yeah.
was
I was expecting some other stuff, but that was just expectations I had that didn't take away from the movie. Like I was expecting some big character, Chance knows probably who I'm talking about, to show up because it's in space and I wanted to see him. But Um, the way they tied this up was a perfect bow. I can't complain. I can't gripe. Like I said, I had my little personal expectations, but it surpassed expectations.
I didn't really have any expectations other than like things I seen on the previews and stuff like that. Like if I had any nitpicking, is like we finally seen Adam Warlock, and like just me reading comic books and like Infinity
Yeah.
Wars and stuff, and
Adam
like
Warlock's a
he
bad
just
dude.
seemed he badass, but like there had certain times in the film where he might have been a little goofy or something. Like he seemed more like serious in the comics. But if I'm nitpicking,
Yeah.
but I'm not nitpicking. I liked his character as far as like the power level and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm not too familiar with the high evolutionary
High
or whatever.
evolution. We've
But-
read them in comics before, but like to say we watched a lot of stories with them and stuff, or read a lot of stories with them and stuff, I'd be lying. Like we probably read one or two little short
But
stories with
it was a good villain the way like with his tyings to Rocket and stuff.
Yeah.
It sought for a good film. It was a good choosing or whatever.
Yeah.
But don't want to make this super long, man. But if you have the chance to watch this, if you are on the fence about it, jump over that fence.
Yeah.
You need to go watch this. This right here is one of those. This right here is my personal rating for this. I'm jumping out the window. I'm jumping out parachute. 10. This is a 10 to me.
I don't want to, because 10s are usually perfect scores, but I give it that 9.5.
This that 10.
Like
I can't.
Yeah, like I said, he ties it up in a perfect bow. So I'll give it like a 9.5. I think, like I said, there are certain things in the movie that would have made it a perfect 10, but he went a certain direction, and that's just his vision. I can't hate on his vision.
If anybody, I already said on the fence, but if anybody was on the fence about maybe the DC stuff, if he's taking that creativity to the DC universe, man,
y'all in good hands.
I might have to strap in and go on that ride and see what the DC universe has to offer.
Yeah.
Maybe the reason why he's letting people go or something, he probably got something planned. I'ma ride with it because what he did with the Guardians, like this is a franchise I didn't care about. Being a lifetime comic book reader since a kid, never cared about no Guardians of the Galaxy.
Only ones we knew was probably Rocket, Groot, and Star-Lord.
I actually read Guardians of the Galaxy now, and I never cared about them, and now this a franchise that I care about from the movies. Like they did the thing, man. But yeah, check this out. I'm personal 10. He don't know what he's talking about. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Go be the greatest and the most hated, man. I let you boy.